Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine. Now, I'm gonna start our second lecture. So, open your book, unit number 1, page number 4. I'm gonna start reading from second paragraph. Write it over here. After reading, I will explain you or summarize you all the important points for your understanding. Alright? So, let's start. Large areas of water on the earth are called oceans. Smaller areas are called seas. Sea water is salty. Some parts of the ocean are very deep. There are waves on the surface of the oceans and seas. The water in the sea is always moving about. These movements are called currents. When there is a storm at sea, the wind causes high and rough waves. You should not go to the seaside in stormy weather. It is dangerous. The deepest point in the oceans is the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean. It is 11,022 meters deep. On the land, there are hills and mountains. Hills are not as high and steep as mountains. The low land between the hills or mountains is called a valley. A high area of land is called a plateau. Flatlands at lower levels are called plains. Some parts of the land have very little water. These places are often sandy and rocky and are called deserts. In some parts of the earth, there is a lot of ice and snow, and it is very cold. Very high mountains are often covered by snow. In other parts, there are thick forests. An area of land surrounded by water on all sides is called an island. A body of water surrounded by land on all sides is called a lake. We get fresh water from lakes and rivers. Rivers begin in the mountains and flow down into lakes or the sea. It is important to keep our lakes and rivers clean. Polluted or dirty water causes animal and plant life in it to become diseased and die out. This upsets the cycle of nature and causes more problems. There are many other landforms on the earth which you will learn about later. Now we are done with reading, so it's time to summarize all important parts. First, we read about oceans and seas. Small areas of water are called seas, and large areas of water on the earth are called oceans. Sea water is salty and it is always moving. These movements are called currents. The deepest point in the ocean is Mariana Trench, which is located in the Pacific Ocean, and it is 11,022 meters deep. Sandy and rocky area of land is called deserts, and we do not have enough water in deserts. Alright? Area which is surrounded by water on all sides is called a lake. The main and very important thing is to keep our lakes and river clean, because dirty water is harmful for our health and also for marine life. Okay, now you can see a diagram of landforms of the earth. Here we see deserts, forest, island. Look, island is surrounded by water on all sides. Here is some mountains, lakes, rivers, beach, hills and waterfalls, etc. Now move to the question answers. This is your homework. Do it on your notebook. Alright. Now come to the work page on book, page number 6. This is also your homework. Do it on your book. Alright. Do questions from part A to part D on your book. Alright. That's all. Take care of yourself. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.